The man missed work due to excessive fatigue from the previous night. However, when he stepped onto the balcony to ease his mind, he unexpectedly witnessed people with abnormal behavior attacking passersby on the street below. Terrified, the man retreated indoors, only to have his neighbor suddenly burst through the door. The man immediately demanded that the neighbor leave his residence, but the neighbor explained that his roommate had suddenly attacked him. Since the man's door was unlocked, he had sought refuge there. Before the man could inquire further, the neighbor hurried to the bathroom to bandage his wounds. Just as the man gripped a defensive weapon, the television suddenly resumed broadcasting. The news reported that a viral outbreak had struck the entire city, causing infected individuals to lose their sanity and exhibit violent tendencies. Recalling the neighbor's earlier description, the man immediately heightened his vigilance. No sooner had he processed this information than the man noticed the neighbor's eyes turning blood-red, an early symptom of infection. Fortunately, before the neighbor completely lost control, the man successfully drove him out of the room using his weapon. Thankfully, as the outbreak had just begun, the man's relatives had already sent word urging him to ensure his safety and informing him they were on their way to his location. This news gave the man motivation to continue. He posted the phrase "stay alive" on a family photo as a constant reminder that he must persevere. In the following days, the man continuously monitored the latest developments in the news while barricading his door with furniture to prevent infected individuals from breaking in. On the 19th day, the man called his parents, only to hear horrific screams from the other end of the line. Clearly, his parents had encountered danger. Upon learning this, the man fell into deep despair and chose to end his life. Just as he was about to kick away the chair beneath his feet, he unexpectedly spotted a woman on the balcony across from him. In his excitement, the man accidentally kicked over the chair and became entangled in the rope. Fortunately, the noose wasn't tied securely enough to claim his life. After regaining his composure, the man immediately ran to the window. When he observed the woman across the way adjusting her clothing, he finally confirmed that what he had seen was not a hallucination. Since the entire residential area was now controlled by infected individuals, the man had no choice but to communicate with the woman through written notes. Through basic communication, the man learned that this woman named Bella had been trapped for 20-5 days and had completely run out of drinking water. Upon hearing this, the man immediately attempted to provide Bella with some water. However, the sound of the water bottle hitting the railing attracted the attention of an infected individual. One of the infected began climbing toward Bella's floor. Recognizing the urgent situation, the man grabbed glass bottles and hurled them at the infected individual. After discovering the attack, the infected individual immediately rushed toward the man's position. At that moment, sounds came from the man's door as the refrigerator blocking the entrance was about to be pushed aside by infected individuals. The man had to first isolate the approaching infected individual outside on the balcony, then support the refrigerator at the door to prevent the infected from breaking in. Fortunately, the infected individuals outside the door stopped their assault. Observing that the infected individual on the balcony continued to ram against the glass, the man gripped his baseball bat, preparing to eliminate the threat. Unexpectedly, during its collision with the glass, the infected individual accidentally knocked itself unconscious and collapsed to the ground. Seizing this opportunity, the man quickly moved to the balcony and delivered a fatal blow to the infected individual, ensuring it would never wake up again. After this experience, the man realized he needed to gather sufficient supplies and work together with Bella toward the continuation of humanity.